Hello, everybody. This is Death by Thunderclap Agent 404 by me, Breaker, along with Eagle and X. Everybody say hi.
Hey,
Fantastic. Um, Last we left off, we had a solo mission by our friend Mirror. And we learned a lot of things about Arachna and the Phobos family. We met some of her pets. And they should have killed Mirror, honestly, but they didn't. Um, and we are back on the second day. It's been like a week. On the next day, with Mirror and Shield, that have been given some tasks to do. And we start off with that. Today is a new day. Mira has been at the agency filling out reports about what they've seen the other day. Shield, you're there as well. You were caught back from a different solo mission guarding a politician, and you're back at the agency. And you meet up with Mira to talk about the next details of your journey.
alright, I got a lot of unpleasant information from my interrogation of the Spider Woman.
What did you get from her?
She can still be active from inside. I told them you need to put her under some better security, better guards, something like you. I don't think they're going to do it. Oh, so she's active despite her position in the jail cell. Her spiders are still roaming about everywhere. I don't think any of the Phoboses know that she's missing yet, which could work to our advantage. But on the other hand, it's barely like she's missing at all.
Okay. That is bad. Well, I don't know what to do.
I think we just go along with the same business. Oh, I do have one thing that I think could make a good plan. I met up with another Phobos in the visage of Arachna at her own house. A Porophobos. Does the name sound familiar to you?
No.
This rich bastard of a guy, politician who's been killing every other politician. So, I think we could have a chance against him.
No wonder I was put to work on guarding the one politician.
Say, who was that politician?
His name was Johnny Smalls.
Is he a good man?
That you guys know from. He is very upon like environmental sciences.
Oh, that's no Small's task to take up.
Yes, it sure isn't. As you guys speak, you see one of the cadets comes up and hands you a stack of papers. It says, "Hello. Here's the items you requested."
Well, thank you, but calm yourself, man. What's going on?
Nothing. Happy to meet you.
You too.
You,
You see the stack of papers are the list of the politicians and people who are working on Aporo's campaign. You obviously see Aporo's file. You see that they are in technologies, which is very interesting because the Phobos family is in technology and are looking for ways to spread their cartel. You see other politicians. I'm not gonna name them all because there's like quite a few. But as you go through, you see the common thread of them are finding a way to secure an area. And you see that the election is going to be very soon.
Well, like today?
Yeah, kind of like today. So the Phobos family is going to be at the rally, the final speech, on where they decide who the president's going to be, and that's going to happen in the oh gosh, my notes are messed up. Let's see.
It's alright, blame it on Jurassic or something.
Right. See, the piles are messed up in a way that you can't find the city yet. It is in Boland. There you go. Great. Yes, it's going to be in the next city of Boland. And it's going to happen in about 5 hours.
A bit of a vacation then. Do we know who else will be at this speech? Is it just like Aporo saying, "Oh, I'm winning everything. This is good," or is it a debate?
No, it's not a debate. It's just going to be the final speech between some of his competitors.
Okay. How fast do you think the robotics department here could build a robot?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have robots in stock.
I'd like to take a look at them.
Alright, you go to the robotics department. You see the lady that you worked with before is there. Old granny. Yes. Oh, hello there! Welcome to the robotics department!
Hello, Granny. I have a request today.
What is it?
I need a robot that has a strong presence, something that the American 2 people can really sink their metaphorical teeth into, who can lead this country.
So do you want like a robot that can shoot lasers?
Can it also kiss babies?
I mean, yeah. So you want like one of them fancy AI robots?
yes.
That sounds versatile.
Alright, I'll see if I can get one up for you. They've been working ever since our last mission, but yeah. I'll see if I can bring one up to you.
You said they haven't been working?
Well, yeah, so-and-so corrupted, so-and-so stuff got messed up, wires crossed, you know?
Are these wires in the shape of a web, perhaps?
I mean, there's a lot of things that can make webs, but I'm not quite sure. It's been a while since I've checked up on them.
Okay, just making sure there's not any other particular bugs involved in this.
Right, you are. I'll go check on them.
Thank you.
See, she scurries off to the back and sees if she can get one of the AI robots running. Yes, the final speech will be made in about 5 hours. It'll take you about an hour or so to get there, driving. Um,
Ooh,
for
you can
take
have
like
time for tea then.
probably. Yeah. After about like a few minutes, Granny comes back out with a robot. He's wearing a sharp black suit with a red tie. He is holding a briefcase, and he looks like the most average person you could think of.
How
He
dead are his
says,
eyes?
very actually.
Oh, this is
Um,
perfect.
he says, "Hello."
Hello there. I put out my hand for a handshake.
See, he stiffly brings out his hands and shakes your hand. My name is Steve.
Steve, what could you do for the American people? American 2 people, I mean.
I will make sure the American people are fed.
They are going to love you.
Yes, my name is Steve.
Look at this. I pat him on the shoulder. Now this is what this country needs.
Uh, you see that he stiffly gets knocked forward a little bit. He gains his balance. Yeah, what would you guys like to do now?
Is there a cadet in the room?
Yes, you can call one of the cadets.
Alright. Is there a cadet here?
Yes, over here. I'm coming. I see he runs over, stands at attention.
Brew up some tea in celebration, please.
Yes, right away. See he runs off. And he brings some tea.
Life is good. And S.H.I.E.L.D., with this mission, will make it better.
Okay.
What do you think? Could you be Steve's Secret Service?
Yes. Yes, I could.
Alright. Because he's got a little bit off of his balance. He'll need it.
All right. Do you guys start to head off to the final speech?
We probably should. I'm trying to think of like anything else because if we can make it in an hour, and we have about like 4.5 hours now. I want to check in with like some of the security people one more time. Not to like speak to Arachna, but just to give them another heads up.
Yeah. The security team at the speech or
In the headquarters.
in the headquarters? Oh yeah, you go to the security team. You see there are a lot of people in their security outfits, all wearing black caps. You see one of the main guys says, "Hey, welcome. Make sure you don't step on any of the wires. Those are very, very fragile."
Why do you have them on the ground then?
We have a lot of cameras.
Oh, okay. So I think we do have the budget to cover those up. Anyway, that's not what I came here to say. I just wanted to say, I've told a few people this, but we need Arachna under better security. More watchful eyes, more... Actually, no. Humans she can manipulate. We need her locked away.
She hasn't broken out or anything. We've kept a 24-hour watch over her all day and all night.
The magic can still penetrate out of the cage. That's what I'm concerned about.
Well, she has an anti-magic collar. I'm not sure how much else we can do. I mean, we can bring her down to deep storage.
Do we have anything special in deep storage right now?
Not really. It really is just an open warehouse. But we can like put her in like a bunch of boxes.
In one piece?
Do you want us to chop her up?
What? Shield, why don't you field this one?
Okay. What? Again?
Say that again.
What were you saying to do again?
Should we let them chop Arachnophobus up and shove her in the storage?
No.
I mean, yeah, we have 24-hour surveillance. I don't see how she could get out.
Well, if that's the best option we have now, that's the best option we have now. Maybe we'll get some of her family to join her on this excursion.
Are there any
Yeah.
are there any vents in her holding cell?
No. We made sure that everything is sealed tight.
Okay, good. What to next?
Do you guys head out to the final speech?
Yes. Or I do.
Let's go.
All right, you guys head out. It takes about an hour or so. You guys get there. It's about 3.5 hours left to the speech. You guys set up Steve at one of the podiums. You also see Aporo there at the head of podium. You see that he's talking with his running mates. Not his running mates, his campaign managers. So he's handing them clipboards, signing things. See that he looks happy for a second. Then as he looks to his right and sees Steve there, his frown becomes very clear and apparent, and then turns to a bit of confusion as he stands at his podium and waits for the speech to start. There's not a lot of people here right now. It's about halfway filled. See, there's white chairs in front of the podiums for the audience, and a desk in the middle for the presenter. It's about midday, somewhere around like noon. And you see a lot of trucks to the right side of the area. You aren't quite sure what they're there for.
There's either drugs or armed guards inside of there, I'm gonna guess. That seems to be their most popular exports in the Phobos family. So is it just Aporo over here, or have some of the other contestants shown up?
You see that there are about 6 other podiums that are set up, and you don't see any of them there.
I wouldn't be too surprised. Hey, Shield, do you know if the politician you were guarding was supposed to be here today?
What check would I make for that? Right. Hmm. Do I know if he would be here today?
Yes, he actually would have.
Do you know if he, well, maybe died or something the second he left your care?
No, he seems pretty healthy.
Oh, just a hunch based on what I saw on my harrowing solo mission, which I should definitely get recognition for. Absolutely. Stellar performance from myself. Alright. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. As you say that, you actually give me a perception check, both of you.
Oh boy. Seven.
So you were there. Okay. 21.
X. You hear something mechanical behind you.
Turn around. Well, hello there.
You see Jarasco right behind you.
Duh!
Oh God.
You see him at a mighty 3 foot, with this backpack and floating robots. And he says, "Hello."
I whisper to Steve, am I, like, in the area enough to see what Shield saw?
Yes, you turn around as well.
Alright, I whisper to Steve, kiss the baby.
As Steve leans over, stiffly picks up Jarasco, and says, "I'm going to kiss you now," and pecks him on the cheek. Jarasco gets very angry and jumps out of Steve's arms and pushes him back a little bit. "I am not the darn child." You see that he takes one of his robots and throws him at Steve.
He throws a robot at Steve?
Yep.
Can I attempt to catch said robot?
Yeah, give me a dex check. No, or acrobatics. Acrobatics checks. That sounds better.
17.
Yeah, you catch the robot right out of the air.
What is it?
It looks just like a ball with an eye on it.
Oh, one of those.
Cute little contraption you have here.
Says yes, it's made of the finest technology, and I'll love it if you give it back.
Alright. Here, just drop it back to him.
You see that he scowls and he turns away. He's going to one of the black trucks.
Oh no. Alright, how can we smooth this over for Steve's reputation? Well, Steve, actually no. We didn't do anything wrong. Look, Steve, you did what you had to do to connect to the audience. Shield, you are simply defending America 2's future president. And I'm just over here wondering, why can we not get along? Why can we not band together to find a better future for this country.
You see, Steve nods, and you begin to hear the song Why can't we be friends?" start playing out of his mouth.
This is it's copyrighted, but it's beautiful. I think we can get the rights. We probably have the funds for that.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Because that isn't how things work.
Yeah. You see people start to pile in. The chairs are almost full. It's about an hour till the final speech. You guys get Steve up to his podium. And yeah, you still don't see any of the other any of the other politicians here yet.
Juicy. Has Aporo, definitely... I mean, he's taken notice of Steve. Does he seem to notice us yet? Or should I roll for that?
He does not notice you yet.
Okay, we're just kind of like people in the crowd. Before it starts, I'm gonna disguise self.
Alright, what are you disguising as?
As, I think it's... Sarah Hills from the last party.
Fantastic.
Steve's left-hand campaign manager.
Alright. Yeah, you disguise yourself. You go into... I assume you go to the podium as well? You have to stand next to your, robot?
If Aporo has a campaign manager or any security or stuff, yeah, I would want to stand there. But if he doesn't, I'm not going up there.
Yes, he does as well.
Okay, I'll stand with him. I stand with Steve.
Right. You see, the main presenter sits down at his desk, and he starts to speak to the politicians. It says, all right, my name is Michael. I'm going to be the presenter for tonight. Each of you will have about 3 minutes to state your point of view. After that, after about 10 minutes, we will go to a final speech. And then America will vote after that. Everybody understand?
I nod understandingly.
Steve nods as well. You see, Apollo nods, and he is rubbing his hands very, very fast. Yes, it's about half an hour till show. The area has been packed, packed a lot. Lights begin to turn on as it's turning night, turning evening. And the show begins. Cameras start rolling. Michael says, welcome back to the final speech. Here we have our final finalists, our last politicians. We have Aporo from the Phobos family, and we have Steve from well, it doesn't say. Well, anyway,
I nod understandingly.
Today will be the final speech. Each politician will have 3 minutes to answer a question. After 10 minutes, it will go to the final speech. America will vote after that. You see, he starts to hand out. Picks up a hand. Oh wow! He picks up a stack of papers and begins to read off of them. The first question he asks is, what will they do for the American people? Steve, you will go first. ECC says, I will make sure America is fed. Yum yum food.
I nod understandingly and give a little bit of a clap.
You clap, and then slowly everybody else starts to clap awkwardly. Michael turns to Apollo and says, I guess that was it from Steve. Apollo, what is your answer? You see Apollo straightens his tie and walks to the front of his podium and says, America, we have come into a new era. We have come to a new time. We have come to a day of revolution. This day will begin our run to the future with new innovative medicines, new technology, and new ways of thinking. What I will do is bring us to the front of that train, the front of this revolution. We'll be the first, the one, the only, the best beginning of a new age. We will have more time to be with our families, more time to do what we love, by spearheading the future of technology. Of course, it's going to be hard work. Of course, it's going to be tough times. But with our sweat, blood, and tears, we know we can make this reality. Can I get Arcana checks from both of you?
Oh no. I knew there was a catch to this. 24!
$14.
Fantastic. You both feel residual, like, charisma-based magic is going on.
Okay, so like to the audience?
Yes.
Okay, just as like a quick perception check, can I see, like, are there people filming this for a wider audience? Or a camera that has like a video screen that shows Aporo out to everybody else?
Yes, there are multiple cameras.
Okay, which one is currently broadcasting, like, his face closest right now?
Sensor cam.
Okay. I would like to charm person on that camera.
Like to charm the camera?
Or like the person running it.
Oh, the person running it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a
Wisdom
just,
15. Saving throw.
Wisdom 15? Alright. 19.
Oh, okay.
You do not charm the cameraman. Super Pro goes back to his podium, and a roar of applause goes off. Here, Marco, pick up a stack of papers and ask his next question. He says, what will you do about the outbreak of drugs in our country? Pearl, you will go first. Super Pearl says, I know this has been a huge problem for our country for many years, and I must say, it's a terrible thing to have to be a part of, to see it happen. Unfortunately, as I am now, I'm not able to do anything right now, but as president, I'll shut everything down personally. You see the audience applause once more. Steve, it is your turn. UC says, I will make sure there are no more drugs.
I clap and nod understandingly.
Again, the crowd applauses awkwardly. You see a pro's face begin to loosen as he sees Steve being very inept. Michael again asks the next question. He asks, "What would you do about our wars in other countries? How will you be able to?" Oh, the word escaped me.
Bring peace or something.
Bring the there you go. Yeah, bring the peace and bring our troops back home. Steve will go first. He says, "I will make sure there are no more wars."
I clap and nod understandingly.
Yes. Pearl, is your turn. Zero Pearl says, "Well, as I said before, we now have the technology to completely completely and succinctly, there we go, win our wars. There's no need to shed human blood anymore. We have massive technologies at my company that will that will make sure that our wars are won. Hold on, give me 1 second. I need to do a roll for him."
Horror's so charming that he can stop in the middle of the speech and people are still just hooting and hollering.
Okay, wait, what? Did I do that twice on accident? No, I didn't. Alright, great. I will tell you that he missed a spell. You see as he finishes, there's a mild applause. You see his manager comes to whisper something into his ear, and he stands back up, straightens his tie. Michael says, "Please present your final speeches, and then America will decide after that." Do you guys want to give any advantage to Steve right now in this moment?
Let's see. I want to go up and whisper into Steve's ear, like, when old Granny told me that you can do two different things. One of them is kiss babies, and then there's another one. So, after the speeches, when you shake a Porophobus's hand, I want you to do the other thing. Right at him.
He says, "Okay."
And I'll have Bill any questions after the event.
Yes. Michaelis motions for the final speech to be said. He motions to Steve first. Steve says, "Hello, America. I am Steve. I kiss babies. And also, I want America to be fed. If you make me president, I will kiss all the babies, and I will give out free hot dogs."
I nod and clap understandingly.
Can you give me a charisma roll for Steve?
Okay, is this both of us or just going off of mine?
You can do yours.
Okay.
You know what the best thing is? I actually have Zone of Truth.
9! Wait, you've had Zone of Truth this whole time? Oh, I have 2! Oh my god!
The problem is mine has a charisma save of 12.
Oh. Mine's 15, but based on what we've seen with, like, Arachna, I try not to do any charm on the charming or intelligence on the intelligence people, because they're just, like, they're gonna kick you every time.
All right. Are you guys using Zone of Truth or no?
Just cast at the same time.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, let's both cast it. I've got Charisma 15.
We got 12.
Alright, do you want to do yours first, then I'll try mine?
Yeah, I cast mine first.
Okay.
Oh, and also with that, it's they make a. It's 15 feet until the spell ends. Creatures. You know, the creature succeeds or fails to save throw. The affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions in which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its answering as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth. Okay, so Brecker, was that roll to keep from lying?
Yes.
Okay. We're mainly doing it for the other dude. You beat mine, but you did not beat Eagles.
I'm gonna do a separate roll for that one.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, let's see that separate roll.
That's
Oh!
a 23. You see that Pearl snaps his neck to you and glares. He knows that you did a spell.
I just kind of like look at him concerned.
You see Pearl walks from his podium again. He straightens his tie once more, fixes his blazer, stands up. He says, "America, you know who I am. I'm a Pearl. I've been serving this country for the past decade or so. My only interest is to keep America going forward. My power to create, my power to instill courage has been shown already. My faith in my company, my faith into my fellow Americans is unbreakable, unshakable. And you know you can trust me. Because we have been innovating and changing America ever since the last disaster. This day and age, we shall be the spearheaders. We shall change America for the better." That's all I have to say. Because you know who I am, you know what I can do. And I just wish that you're able to enable me to do such. Applause roars out once more. And I will do a roll real quick.
I would like to say though, he does every single turn. It has a duration of 10 minutes. And every time he goes to start, he has to do the charisma roll again.
So it takes him 10 minutes to give his little speech.
So he's gotta do the 2 rolls again every single turn now.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do that. The first one's 14. I believe that passes the first one.
Is this to do something to us or to the audience?
No, it's the roll is to
Zone of Truth.
see if he gets caught in the zone of truth again.
Oh, that thing.
He passes both times.
He has to, as it says, until the spell ends. So for 10 minutes, a creature that enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. So for 10 minutes, every time he starts his turn, in or starts his little speeches in the zone of truth, he has to make a charisma save.
Well, I still did my zone of truth too.
Yeah,
So,
it's doubled, so he has
okay.
to roll
So the
twice.
14 and then the 15. All right, I thought he had advantage for some reason.
No.
Yeah. Passes both times. See, Michael says, that's it for the final speech. In about a week's time, we'll cast the ballots, and we will see who will be our next president. Thank you for watching. This has been Michael Scott, signing out. See the camera cuts. You see the audience applauds once more for the politicians. See, he heads off the podium. It's one of the black vans to the right.
Is Steve still at the lectern?
Yes.
Okay. Steve, shake his hand and do the lasers.
You see that he walks towards Paro. He says, good job, fellow politician. I see Paro looks at Steve with his hand out. He says, yeah, sure. I will do a roll for this.
Oh boy.
You guys want a low roll for Paro.
And during this, I just pretend to be busy with some papers or merchandise or some wrappers that I found on the ground.
Yes. You guys want below a 12.
For this next roll?
That's a 12 exactly.
No.
See, he goes to shakes his hand. Lasers fire out of Steve's eyes as their hands touch, and for a millisecond, he notices and snaps his neck to the side, and only mildly gets burned by the residual heat. I see there's a scar on his cheek now. You see he jumps back as his manager comes up in front of him. And pushes Steve to the ground. So he runs off to one of the back vans, and you see he pushes a button, and then all of the vans' side panels shoot up as many guards jump out with guns and riot gear. And they begin to head towards Steve as lasers are still shooting towards the sky.
Oh my god.
You see
I keep
Steve,
my head down.
See Steve says, I want to kiss babies. He tries to get up and starts walking towards you.
I start. Let's see. Like, did the guards cover up what was happening from the audience too, or can they all see what's going on?
Yes, they can see what's going on.
Okay. Oh my god, what has gotten into you? You're not like the guy I signed up for. Like lasers? This isn't you.
I see Steve says, I can shoot lasers.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, aim it somewhere else.
Give me an insight check.
Oh boy. $16.
Something ain't right about Steve.
Mmm. Mmm.
Sorry, what
I
was
can't deal
happening?
with this anymore, and I start running like zigzag
I'm
pattern.
sorry.
I don't know. I'm getting out of here.
Wait, what was happening? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Of course you did.
Sorry,
Steve's evil.
Family just walked in and was talking to me.
Steve's probably corrupted.
Why do you say that?
Cause he's walking towards me now.
Yes.
Yes.
How's that bad?
And he's still firing lasers.
Okay. Alright, can I just... Steve, dude! Stop shooting lasers, man!
I want to kiss babies.
Oh my god, he's malfunctioning.
I'm running. I'm
Can I
out of
just,
there.
like, walk up and smack this dude with a mace? Or, I have a bully club with me. Can I just smack him with it?
Yeah.
Sure. Make an attack roll. That hits. Roll damage.
Ooh.
I'm gonna... What is it? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna expend a second level spell slot. So that's go second level. Okay. +4. Should work. Be 16 damage.
All right, fantastic.
To the
You hit
head.
him, and you hit him to the head. See, he falls over. And you see he glitches out a bit. Kissing babies, America, kissing babies, kissing baby, kissing baby. He starts to spaz out. And you notice something on his back as you knock him to the ground. Looks like one of those round robots that Drasco had stuck to his neck.
Can I pick it up?
Yes, you go ahead and pick it up.
Just like as the crowd's still there, just pick up this bot and go. It seems, Steve, our level robot has been tampered with, and I hold up the robot.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
I pull out one of the cameras to record this going on too.
Great.
Channel Divinity, Emissary of Peace. I'm gonna use that so as a bonus action, you grant yourself a +5 bonus to persuasion checks. So then that would be 6. I hope it works. 13.
Alright, fantastic. Yeah, you hold it up, and people notice as they continue to run away. See the guards are almost to your location. See they pull out rifles and point at you and Steve. There's like a good 30 guards here, all in riot gear. Or like SWAT gear.
So is Shield.
Yeah.
You're both right in the line of fire, and they are going to do an attack.
So Noah has discovered tamperment, but now being shot at as well.
I'm like uploading this to Twitter.
Oh, they are like stormtroopers. I guess they don't hit you yet. They volley up shots, but you weave in between them. Um, let's see. They also miss Steve, who's just sitting there on the ground, which is amazing. Um, so yeah. I'll just. Well, yeah. We'll just do the initiative as X is first, then the right, then the guards, then Mirror. So Mirror, you're next.
Okay, okay. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Can we still see Aporo or Jurassic? Is it just the guards now?
You don't see Jurassic, but you can see Aporo behind watching. Watching them.
Okay. I'm trying to find something that can do some good damage. Okay, I'll do... So how far away is Steve from the crowd? They're like right there, aren't they?
Steve is currently like in the middle of the area. People have already run off.
Okay, but would you say about 15 feet, guards?
Yeah, I'd say about 15 feet.
Okay, I want to, after the rain of gunfire, I run up to Steve like, oh my god, you guys tampered with him? And then I cast Thunderwave and try to pass it off as the robot malfunctioning.
Yeah, go ahead and give me damage.
Constitution saving throw 15.
7 to 15. That's wrong.
Okay, it still takes
Nat
half
20.
damage though. The
most worthless nat 20 of my life.
Still takes 6 damage. And is not pushed.
Great. It will be X's turn now.
How much does Steve weigh?
Like a good 200.
200? Oh, yeah. I pick him up.
Alright, you go ahead and pick him up.
And start running.
Nice.
Is he above your carrying weight, or is that fine?
200. I had I already had 62.4 pounds on me. Picking Steve up puts me at 262. That's 8 lower than my max carrying capacity.
Woo!
So I'm unencumbered and can run with this man.
All right, fantastic. Do you take your full dash as well?
Yes.
All right, you take your full dash out of here, and you leave Mirror behind as they volley off another one. See, Pearl yells at them from the back, "Don't miss your shots, or you'll be killed after this." And you see that he buffs them a bit.
Oh no.
Oh. Run, Eagle! Run!
Can I like run after him even though it's not really my turn?
Mirror. Run, Mirror!
Oh god.
Was that their attack roll? 13.
That's no, that's their. Oh yeah, this is their attack roll. It's 13 hit.
My armor's 13.
All right, fantastic.
It does hit you.
So they do hit.
Let's see the damage of gunfire. Okay.
So
Still-
clips 20. Yes. They volley off and get some shots in you. It's your turn.
Okay. How much is Shield running at them using Steve?
No,
As,
I'm
like,
running away.
Away from them. Okay, I thought it was the other way around. I'm going to... Alright. I think I've got a plan. I'm gonna charm person again, whichever of the guards is closest to me. And I'm still gonna make like my running motion. I'm just doing a spell here. So that is Wisdom 15 saving throw.
Alright.
Zero!
Ah.
Okay. Let me see what I can... I was trying to see if I could, like, control it with anything else, but it's just a friendly acquaintance thing. Okay, I yell out, using... Oh, I can cast Thaumaturgy at will. I don't really have a good grasp on spells. Alright, so Thaumaturgy. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Just charm the person. Say, somebody do something about these guards who keep shooting at these innocent people. And then I run out after Shield. Okay. That's solid.
Alright, you guys both run out. You're out of their immediate range. And they do not chase after you. I'll end combat here. You guys are able to get out of the arena quickly. You see that the black cars are heading off somewhere else. Yes. Do you guys want to take Steve back to headquarters or go back to your bunker?
How far away is the truck?
Your truck?
The trucks that were just going away from us.
Yeah, they're driving off about like 100 feet away.
Oh, okay, so that's where they started?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. I was gonna do a different thaumaturgy. But that's fine, I'll get them later. I think we need to take a good look at Steve and the technology that the eyeball is made from. Because now that we've got a piece of Phobos technology...
Oh yeah, X, can you give me a strength saving throw?
Okay. Sorry, I just loaded back into the disk. I was trying to find something I loaded back into VC text to see that 0.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? They're shooting at us?
No, that was the saving throw against my charm person. I tried to do that for one of the guards, and I ran away before I could see anything happen.
You feel the robot tries to escape your grasp as it tries to shock you, but you have a death grip on it. It's unable to float back. So yeah, do you guys take it to headquarters or to your bunker?
Headquarters.
Yeah, headquarters. We gotta get the scientists on this one.
You get back to HQ with Steve on your arms. You see the robotics team comes out and lays him on a stretcher as they take him back.
There goes the best damn candidate we've ever had.
You see he's still glitching out as he is rolled away.
Well, I would like to tell you all, the reason he glitched out was because of this here little bug that was on his back.
You see one of the robotics guys says, looks interesting. It doesn't look like any earthly tech. Would you let's take it back to the lab?
Sure, and be careful, because it's one of Jarasco's creations, we're assuming.
Alright, we'll be sure to take care of it. So he takes it, put it into a lead box, and takes it to the robotics lab. You see the chief comes out, and he says, alright, status report.
Captain, did you ever get the chance to meet Steve?
Yes, I have.
Was it before he came back after his first mission, or was it just now?
Yes, he's been with us for a long time. He was such a great undercover spy. But he was corrupted by a malicious virus a couple of years ago during the disaster.
What disaster was this?
Oh, you guys haven't read the file yet? Before ASI was founded, our world was corrupted in a way. There was many things wrong with our spot in space-time. This may be hard information for you to hear, but things aren't always what they seem. Our place in ASI is to find what's corrupted and destroy it. That's what you're doing with the Phobos family. They itself are corrupt.
And by corrupt, do you mean to say that it's something that isn't natural here or doesn't belong?
Yes. They're very, very much made of... How can I put this? Maybe like something is missing, which caused the collapse and corruption. Therefore, filled itself with corruption.
That's why I'm glad to be from Minnesota.
I don't get that reference.
It's a show.
Got it. Well, thank you for bringing my best spy back. We'll be sure to get him running up again. Did you find anything else out?
Oh, we did. Aporo's got charisma magic on his side.
Figures. No wonder he's been leading his campaign with such positive rates.
There were no other candidates at the event. I think they all ended up like poor Steve over here.
Maybe we can find a paper trail somewhere. I'll try to set out a recon team to try and find them. Good work for now.
Oh, I did get some footage. Would you like to see it? And this is, I think, right when S.H.I.E.L.D. started running back, and then pulled the thing off of it. I guess I can roll to see how good of a photographer I was.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay, just a regular D20 general thing.
Yeah.
All right.
No, what?
7.
You had the camera facing at you the whole time,
At least it wasn't my real face.
right? This video is just your face.
But I'm used to being the center of attention. You know, it's something I get used to.
Sure. Yeah, but go ahead and put it in evidence. Maybe we can do something with it. I don't know.
Could be one of those memes.
Sure. I have your next mission. Go talk with Gus, and then you guys can head out for your next one.
All right, Azai forever.
Is I forever. So he turns back to his office and walks in.
See, this is why I usually have Ash take all the recordings. I've never had the hand for it.
So what would you guys like to do now?
Let's go see Gus.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head up to Gus's room, or Gus's lab. You see that he has his board set up, and he says, "Oh, welcome, gang. Don't mind the papers. I was just following some different leads. Don't step on that. Very fragile."
Are those more wires?
No, those are just my bullet points. They're all over the floor because I didn't have enough space on the walls.
Do you have any specific leads you've been following?
Yes, I've been following I've been following many leads to where the Phobos family came from.
Oh, the chief gave us a little bit of a heads up about that, so what have you found?
Well, they don't have official birth records, so maybe they're from some other spot in time, or so, I'm not sure. That it looks like whatever they are missing.
You know, if we can bring this to the attention of the people who are for Aporo's campaign, they might be xenophobic enough not to vote for him.
I mean, it's probably not best to count on that. I can give you the information. I'll send it to your database.
We can always count on you, Gus.
Oh shucks.
Did you have the chance to meet Steve, the robot?
Oh yes, we've been friends since way back.
Oh, did you go on any missions with him?
Yeah, he was also my best friend, or my best man at my wedding. We used to share chili hot dogs and eat them on the sunset. We used to go to the skate park. We used to do some skating tricks. He always fall over, but I always pick him back up. We did crochet. We did knitting. We went to the bowling alley a few times. I won. My average is 300. We went to the arcade. His favorite game is Street Fighter.
It sounds like you two have a lot of the history together. I didn't know this much about Steve. When they introduced me to him, they told me that he'd been corrupted in a mission.
Oh yes, it was a very terrible thing. The disaster quite a while back. Our spot in space time was a little funky wonky. We aren't sure what caused it yet, but that's what we're looking into right now.
So that's what all these papers are for?
Half of them, yeah. We have to. It's probably due to the Phobos family, but we aren't quite sure.
Maybe once we find out what part of the fabric of space and time ripped, that's where we can find Triptis Phobos.
Correct.
Seems rather uncomfortable. I'd pick a throne room or something, personally. Shield, what do you make of all this? And watch your step.
I have no idea.
I see. Shields isn't the one for thinking.
I'm the one for thinking when it comes to guarding people and fighting.
And being told what to do.
Yes.
Or carrying 200-pound robots. We all have our roles.
Yes.
Well, that's mighty fine. For your next mission, I've lined it up. Your next mission is to... Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Gus is charming enough that he can stop right in the middle of a sentence and everybody's still hooting and hollering.
Like, you did a good job today, though. Mirror smacks you on the back.
Ugh.
Oh, wow.
Roll for damage.
No, it'd be healing.
Roll for healing smack.
Actually, not even healing. I straight up just used the lay on hands healing pool that I have.
What does that one do then? Is it an automatic heal?
Lay on hands. Your blessed touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. With the pool, as an action, you can touch a creature and draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points for that creature. Is the maximum amount healing in your pool. I have 30. I just full on used 20 of it to heal you back to max.
Alright, a big ol' smack. Mirror just goes down on the table and starts dry heaving. I feel so much better!
Oh, wow. I will say, I've made a major error, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. So, I'm just going to... Yeah, I've made an error, but it's fine. It was minor, but whatever. Yeah. Gus gives you your next mission on the on Jarasco's lair. It's about towards the edge of the city. Yeah. The plan is to infiltrate and try to get any semblance of info on the head of the Phobos family. So a good infiltrate recon mission is what you'll have in store.
So we can find more about Triptis by going through Jarasco, or factory at least.
Yes. Yes, he gives you the information. It's loaded onto your database. Things to take with you are hacking devices, which is available now. You'll have EMPs and a lot of things to disrupt technology. Also, you'll have Gus available to do any other technology stuff.
Oh, Gus, would you mind taking a look at this robot that S.H.I.E.L.D. plucked off of Steve? Since you and Steve are so close, I'm sure you'd be able to figure something out about what corrupted him a second time.
That robot is inside the robotics lab.
Well,
Yeah, it's at the robotics lab.
I mean, Gus is allowed inside, right? They don't,
Yes,
Yeah, I
tell
know.
me where it is. You can find that robot and Steve both within the robotics lab.
Yes. Yeah, he says nods. He'll check it out. Um. Um.
And Gus, do you want a communication device so that we may be able to get through to you while in the factory with questions?
Yeah. I can do that. I'll have one with me at all times.
All right. You know, it just makes sense because we always want to talk to you, Gus.
I like talking to you guys too. All right, and I think that's a good place to stop. You guys have your next mission for next time. You have different information. Oh, I was just speaking into the mic. Yeah, you have different information, and your mission for next time.
Woo!
It's gonna be a very interesting stealth mission. And we'll see what happens in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Stealth mission.
Stealth mission.
Disadvantage stealth.
Hopefully Ash is here next time. So we can do that. Hopefully we'll have...
It might be a stealth mission with a chatterbox and a human club.
Yes. It'll be very difficult. Yes, we also learned about some lore about the disaster that happened quite a bit ago. So yeah, end it there. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment your favorite candy bar. Mine is Hershey's.
They call me Skill, the best rapper in town.
Oh wow.
Cooking
We'll see you guys later. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye bye. See ya.